when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Warhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Marshall quick to the line. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Marshall!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Warhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass, it's Callow. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Zings it complete to the right.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick catch on 3rd down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Finding an escape route. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And the Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Callow. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now on 1st down from the 43. Gets it out quickly. On the move at the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Herd! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got the quick completion. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Callow. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease, it's Clark. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Warhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Motion from the wideout. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Huge loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover down.
From the gun, running back gets the give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got his man. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Give to the running back. Turning it on! Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd down play from the gun. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Thundering Herd coming off that huge run might bring a little more thunder this time. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Warhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To throw, it's Callow. Grab near the marker is Hickman. And he's still running after the move. Turns on the Jets. He smashes his way through again. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. The run to the left. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
They go backwards on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
Trying the left side. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Marshall quick to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his 1st one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think...
Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Callow. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he will take it in. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown. touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Running to Green. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They're going to ride this running back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down coming up after that completion. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Warhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Callow. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on third down. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Tackled on the play at the 39-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
Thanks for... The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36. Marshall quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Handoff from the gun. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Right back to the well. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense lining up quickly.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he ran away from the defense. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue